Hi everybody, my name is Sandy and today I'm going to talk to you about autoimmune diseases and herbs that can help with autoimmune diseases. So let's get started. First of all, for the disclaimer that I'm required to tell you, the statements made here are not evaluated by the FDA, and this is not intended to diagnose, prescribe, recommend, or offer medical treatment. Please check with your healthcare practitioner to see if the options I've outlined in this information may be suitable for your particular case. Your doctor knows you better than anybody else, and they will definitely tell you if an herb may be harmful to you because of other medicine that you're taking. So please definitely check with your doctor. So autoimmune diseases have been around for a while, and it seems like new ones are being discovered on a regular basis. They just keep popping out of nowhere. Where did they come from, and can anything be done about them? First, I want to share with you that I have been affected by 2 autoimmune diseases in my life. I at one time had chronic fatigue syndrome and Hashimoto's thyroiditis. And my husband has also been affected by an autoimmune disease, pretty popular one, rheumatoid arthritis. So I am very aware of what it feels like to live with autoimmune diseases. So let me share some history. So autoimmune diseases were first discovered around the 1950s. And it has been determined that about 5% of the population suffers from one kind of autoimmune disease or another. And some people actually have multiple autoimmune diseases, which is not uncommon. I mean, if you're having trouble with your immune system, it seems kind of likely that you could very well have more than one autoimmune disease at a time. There are currently over 80 autoimmune diseases, and some of them are pretty common. Addison's disease, celiac disease, multiple sclerosis, like Hashimoto's thyroiditis, which I had, very common one, and rheumatoid arthritis is also a very common one. So modern medicine believes that there are 3 factors as the basis for autoimmune diseases: genetic predisposition or heredity, the status of the immune system, whether you have a vitamin deficiency or a hormone imbalance, and environmental triggers. That would be chemicals, infections, the diet that you're eating, and gut dysbiosis or intestinal permeability. Our alternative medicine, on the other hand, feels that you are your parent's child. Means more than just heredity. You're in the same household, eating the same diet, using the same cleaners, exposed to the same toxins, molds, different things in your house. So herbalists tend to view autoimmune diseases as more of an overload of toxins in your body, and in most cases, some kind of infection. Whether it be bacterial, viral, or fungal, as in the case with mold. And of course, a nice size serving of stress slathered on top of that. Stress is famous for causing problems in your body. It's just amazing how much trouble it can cause. So today's medical treatment, what modern medicine does, they don't have a cure for autoimmune diseases, so they tend to just treat the symptoms, and they'll do that with immune suppressing drugs, which is probably the most common. I mean, your immune system is overactive and it's attacking itself, so they want to suppress the immune system so it doesn't do that. Anti-inflammatories, painkillers, disease-modifying drugs, all to, kind of reduce your pain and your symptoms. Sometimes vitamin or hormone supplements if there's some kind of deficiency or something. Blood transfusions can be used for blood-related autoimmune diseases or disorders. And then physical therapy is very common for autoimmune diseases that affect your joints. or your bones or muscles. And studies are taking place regularly to find new drugs that have fewer side effects. Don't get me started on that. Side effects are unreal with the drugs that they've come out with these days. So that's one of the reasons why me and my husband turned to herbs for pretty much everything that we use. So our story is, as I told you at the beginning, I was affected by 2 autoimmune diseases in my life, chronic fatigue syndrome and Hashimoto's thyroiditis, and my husband had rheumatoid arthritis. And I say this in past tense. We do not have them anymore. They are gone. So let me kind of give you an outline of what we did. First and foremost, the stress factor. Stress causes a ton of oxidation in your body. Oxidation causes inflammation. Inflammation causes pain. So stress is probably the first and foremost thing that you need to get rid of. In the herbal world, we use adaptogen herbs for that. Most common would be ashwagandha or astragalus or reishi mushrooms. Those are some of the most popular ones to get rid of your stress. Another very important one is antioxidants. Glutathione is produced in your body, and glutathione is a very powerful antioxidant, but the production of glutathione reduces after the age of 40. So if you're an older person over the age of 40, your body's antioxidant production is very much reduced, and you need to supplement. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You do need to supplement. So antioxidants are really great for healing leaky gut or intestinal permeability, and they reduce inflammation in your body, and they also boost your immune system. So some of our favorites are cranberry, pomegranate, grapeseed, and acai berry. Not sure if I'm saying that right. ACAI berry. Also garlic, onions, and apples. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. You remember that one? Apples are really good for you. So those are some of our antioxidants that we prefer to use, and we actually make capsules with a combination of all these antioxidants, just to make sure we're getting a little bit of the benefit from each of the different herbs. Again, garlic. Some people take garlic oil capsules, and they cause reflux in some people. Not everybody, but a lot of people. And we have found that garlic powder in regular capsules that we make ourselves don't have that reflux issue. So if that's something that you had trouble with before, you may want to try them in capsules. And I know that you can buy garlic in capsules off of Amazon, so that may be something for you to consider. Prebiotic fiber and probiotics. Prebiotic fiber actually is basically food for the healthy bacteria in your gut, and you do want to have a healthy gut. Get rid of the dysbiosis. You want a healthy gut, and the garlic, onions, and apples give you very good prebiotic fiber and help to increase the healthy bacteria in your gut, which in turn will starve the bad bacteria in your gut. So that's also very important. Another thing to try, there are immune modulating herbs. This would be something that you could use at the beginning of your treatment, maybe not so much for the long term. Immune modulating herbs, where modern medicine prescribes immune suppressing herbs or medicines, you could use immune modulating herbs, which may, at the beginning of your herbal treatment, really help to reduce your symptoms, especially pain and things like that. They could really help. So immune modulating herbs, Schizandra berry is a really good one, and reishi mushroom is a really good one for immune modulating herbs. Choleretics, to increase bile production in the liver. Again, autoimmune diseases are mostly an overload of toxins in your body. These toxins keep your liver from functioning properly. This causes hormone imbalances and a lot of other problems. Fatty liver can cause a ton of problems. You do want to keep your liver in the best possible shape that you can. So definitely choleretics to increase bile production in your liver. This helps flush out the toxins. Dandelion root is first and foremost in this category. Dandelion root works awesome. Yeah, the dandelions that grow in your yard that you spray weed killer on. I love dandelions. They're my absolute favorite herb. So dandelion root works great for that. Alteratives. Alteratives sometimes get referred to as blood cleansers, but they actually do a lot more than that. There are some autoimmune diseases that are concentrated more around your blood or your lymph, stuff like that. So alteratives would be a definite thing to try to get rid of the toxins that may be in your blood, and burdock root is first and foremost in that category. It works great at blood cleansing. Other things that you might want to consider, again, autoimmune disease generally has some kind of infection centered around it. So that would be, bacterial, viral, fungal, or parasite. Some kind of infection goes along with autoimmune diseases. So in most cases, the antioxidants have these functions: antibacterial, antiviral, antifungal, antiparasitic. The antioxidants generally cover most of those functions, but if you find that you need a little extra help with some kind of infection, ginger and cinnamon work really well for that. That would give a little extra on top of the other antioxidants that you're using. Now, there are two types of cinnamon: Ceylon cinnamon and cassia cinnamon. Cassia cinnamon is the cheaper to produce, and that's what you find in your cinnamon spice that you get in the grocery store. Ceylon cinnamon is the better one, the one that you really want to try and get. So it's going to cost a little bit more and be a little bit harder to find. You won't be able to use the spice. So definitely try those if you need a little extra help with some kind of infection. So yeah, that's it. Herbs did the trick for us. May sound like a lot of things to try. We noticed an improvement. If you're wondering how long it took, we noticed an improvement in the first 2 weeks of taking these herbs, that we were starting to feel better. And about 3 months into it, we noticed a huge improvement. And again, we don't have these problems anymore. They're totally gone. Did we do anything else? Did we change our diet? Not really. We did start buying organic fruits and vegetables instead of regular fruits and vegetables that would have the pesticides on them, because those are toxins that you're putting into your body. So we do try and buy organic. We try to avoid high fructose corn syrup. That really clogs up your liver. That's really bad for your liver. Ketchup is a major one. Your soda pops are another major one with high fructose corn syrup. So try and avoid that. Heinz makes some awesome organic ketchup, and it doesn't cost any more than the regular ketchup, and the same great taste. So also, we changed cleaners that we use in our house, and we use more natural pesticides and cleaners now than the ones that have the harsh ingredients in them. So those are the changes that we made. Nothing major. I think everybody can do it. A little extra warning that I want to give you is, if you are someone who's taken immune suppressing drugs for your autoimmune system or autoimmune disease right now, you definitely want to check with your doctor before you start this protocol, because there would be a definite conflict between the antioxidants and infection herbs against the immune suppressing drugs that you're taking right now. So definitely something that you want to talk to your doctor about before you start this protocol. So I sure hope this information was helpful to you. I definitely want to help. If you have any comments or suggestions, if you've tried a protocol that worked for you, definitely leave me a comment. If you have any questions, something that I didn't cover or something that I left out, definitely leave me a comment and I'll get back to you on that. So I hope this was very helpful to you, and we'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.